Greetings, everyone here at Sweet Home, Arizona. It is answer time. Time to read your comments. I should have like a jingle at the beginning of this part. But first, the huge news. What is it? Clickbait title? It's huge news to me, right? This isn't my news channel. This is my behind the scenes channel. So if you're expecting some political world news, no, news is this channel got monetized. Late last night, I was actually texting with Liz Harris, and then I checked my email. Congratulations. So that's three. That's three. Obviously, Sweet Home Maricopa is like primary, but Sovereign Artstock got monetized like a week and a half ago, and this one just got monetized. So watch everything now. All right, so let's... As I mentioned over at Sweet Home Maricopa Redux, that I am going to be including some of your comments on the last two questions because I didn't do one of these videos yesterday. We'll see how consistent I can be. So the first question that I asked 2 days ago was, will the big lie continue? Meaning, will the mainstream media and the other side continue to use the expression most secure people picking process in history? All right. So what I'm going to do, instead of most recent comments, I'm just going to read top comments. That's something you can do in the analytics. You can either do most recent, so you most recent to oldest, or top comments. So I'm not going to read all of them. Also, I need to let you guys know that because I hold all comments for review on all of my channels except Sweet Home Maricopa, and that may change in the future or when I get more moderators. So I've approved a bunch of moderators on Sweet Home Maricopa. I need to approve moderators on these other channels to go and clean out the trolls for me. But on Sweet Home Maricopa Redux, since I ask questions every day, just so you know, the format is I will only read and approve comments in the first 24 hours since the video was posted. I can't just keep going back. People are still answering, and there are lots of comments. It's like I don't have the time. Maybe if my income continues to increase, I'll hire a manager to do that for me. All right, here we go. I'm just going to read a few of this first one and get on to the second one, because the second question that I asked yesterday was about, here's my Alzheimer's setting in. About the troll. All right, that will be maybe more fun to read, but I mean, this is all good. All right, Mike Hancock is the top comment, and I think they rate them based on how many thumbs up they have. So the most thumbs up, I think, roughly at the top. Mike Hancock responded regarding the big lie. They will call their findings moot or irrelevant because the BOS already did the audits, then deny Cyber Ninja's credibility, parentheses, even though audio leaks prove BOS didn't actually audit, close parentheses. I did hear about audio leaks, but I don't know the content of them. Hammer Time says, it will continue until the lies are exposed in more places across our country and people all over go to jail. The bigger lie is countrywide compared to one county. Harsh Reality responds, they're exposing their, all caps, true colors, exclamation point, now in neon for those who still don't get it. Yeah, I'm going to read that again. Harsh Reality. They're exposing their true colors now in neon for those who still don't get it. And then somebody commented on his cool, breezy comments, human highlighters. That's great. I love that. And that got thumbs up as well. Rick Havoc says, the big lie is that Biden won. I'll wager that nearly everyone has heard from an acquaintance about there being absolute truth about proof of choosing corruption, that men in black would arrive in to abscond with the guarantee of consequences if there were to be any copies that could be traced back to the holder of evidence. Matt Freeman, I'm just going to read a couple more and then move on to the other question. I don't want this video to be too long. Matt Freeman says, it will continue. The big lie will continue until the routers and Splunk logs have been factored into the full report. Even then, we won't hear anything, parentheses, the big lie, on MSN about it until AZ actually decertifies the 2020 results. This is fact. Georgia is next. When these two come through, it's game on. It's going to take more than AZ. Sorry, just fact. And I agree with that. But I've always said that AZ was the beginning. Sweet Home Maricopa means that it's the start, the launch point. But it definitely will take more. Rick Havoc responded to Matt Freeman. I hope that nobody gets Seth reached over it. I'm going to leave that there because that's something that could get me deleted from YouTube. I'd like to read a lot more, some really, really good comments. In general, yes, they'll continue to lie. They will continue to lie, bold-faced lies, because, well, that's what 45 did to the media, exposed all of them, and they have picked their side, and they lose all their power, money, audience if they stop lying. All right, let's move on to... this is, who does he think he is? All right, this is about my troll. And I debated briefly in my mind whether I should even comment or read it out loud, but it's the first troll to actually email me. I get emails from just cold emails, people wanting to partner with me to advertise. I think most of them are bunk. I don't know that there's any advertisers that have ever reached out to me that'd be interested. I don't know if any of them are even legitimate, but then a lot of people have reached out to me, people that want to collaborate. And so I've got some new friends that I'm potentially collaborating with. And then people have reached out to me just encouraging me, or have you seen this? And I thank you all for that. I appreciate it. Again, I don't have a staff yet to respond to everything. I'm just trying to keep production up, keep creating content for you. All right. So the question is this a troll, somebody sitting in China that gets paid to do this, or a deep state, or any other responses? So who is this guy that I read his email? Hoot Gibson responds, troll, absolutely. Probably acquainted with Kamala Harris, KH, just my opinion. Oh no, Katie Hobbs. Sorry, KH, same initials. Probably acquainted with KH, just my opinion. Keep stating facts and don't worry about the trolls. Susan Lang says, a low information voter, a Democrat that voted for Biden would probably vote for any Democrat regardless of the platform. Keep up the good work. God is in control. Wow, 41 thumbs up on that comment. Good job, Susan. Mike Morton, question, who? Answer, someone who is just completely deceived and trying to do the right thing in their own mind. I like this take. But in their fool's drama, they are inadvertently deceiving others as well. Mike, you're still too small for the big boys in the DS to pay attention to. Deep state. You're still too small for the big boys in the deep state to pay attention to. Besides, they have a lot more problems right now. No offense intended. No offense at all. I don't mind being under the radar. I mean, there are channels smaller than mine getting deleted, but we'll see. I mean, I'll do a video speculating on one of the reasons that I'm still here. I mean, I've done a few of those, but it's all speculation, pure speculation. Joseph Howell the Fourth, who emailed me. Thank you, Joseph. I think you're right over the target. Mark St. Germain, greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. Michael, you can do all things. We're proud of you, and so is God. You're doing his work as you're supposed to. You good and faithful servant. That's humbling. Gina B. Gina B is my friend. Michael, first of all, thank you for your content and staying out of the weeds for the most part. Secondly, to answer your question, it's a troll. Said troll probably believes what they stated they believe. I'm glad that he's listening and clicking on this content. That gives me hope that he will wake up soon. God is in control. And there's a couple of comments, I'm, again, not going to be able to read all of them, that mention that. It's like, at least he's watching. That's the good news. I'll read a couple more. Michael DeGrood, trolls suffer from extreme cases of cognitive dissonance. You can remove their blinders, but you can't make them think. As I mentioned to you when we met, I frequently engage trolls in the comments under your videos. I met this guy, yes, hi Michael, at on Friday, and I do remember you. Okay, so he engages trolls. I'm glad that you guys engage trolls. I want a lot of the negative comments removed because it's just, I don't want the negative space. But I do like that you guys engage them. So when I miss troll, me or the moderators miss the trolls, I'm glad you're engaging them. All right. I'm just going to read two more. Anna B. Doesn't really matter who it is, just plain evil. Deceived people are used for evil. Maybe they're not, don't have evil intent, but there is a force of evil, right? That doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. They will use you. All right, last one. Meredith Melton. Well, most trolls really believe what mainstream media tells them and don't care to even listen to the proof. All right. I want to say to you, like a lot of comments that I didn't get to, but a lot are saying, hey, don't waste your time with this, blah, blah, blah. And I get that. I just, it's the first one who's ever emailed me, took the time to actually put his email address and like send me an email. And so I'm not going to, I can't say I'm never going to do that again, but it's not, I don't waste time on it. It's just an interesting sociological study, if you will. And thank you for your comments, everybody. Keep them coming. I'm about to do a video with Mom, so it'll be linked in the description below eventually over on Sovereign Art Sock. Love you guys.